2,000 years ago, a potion existed. A potion we desperately need in this modern era, where uncertainty is the only certainty, where constant manipulation, stress, and anxiety are our daily companions, where life appears easier, yet it's actually became harder. Stoicism, the cold wisdom we need for our burning life. In this video, we will share 4 Stoic potions to drink for a better life. So let's just start the video. Chapter 1. Living in the present moment. Let's start with my favorite quote. Future is a mystery. Past is a history. What we only have is now. It is a gift. That's why we call it present. We often hear advice about living in the present moment. But what does that really mean? And why is it so important? Living in the present is about fully embracing and experiencing where you are right now, without letting your mind drift to the worries of tomorrow or the regrets of yesterday. It's about recognizing that life, with all its beauty, challenges, and surprises, happens in the now. This concept is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, emphasized by great minds like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wisely noted, "Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment." He understood that the power of living in the present lies in its ability to ground us, clear our minds of distractions, and allow us to appreciate life as it unfolds. But why is staying present so challenging? Our minds are often cluttered with thoughts about what's next or replaying past events. This constant mental noise can pull us away from the beauty and potential of the present moment. Carl Jung, the famous psychologist, captured this well when he said, "The least of things with a meaning is worth more in life than the greatest of things without it." Living in the present gives meaning to the small, everyday experiences, enriching our lives immeasurably. Aristotle also highlighted the importance of mindfulness in achieving eudaimonia, or a state of being happy, healthy, and prosperous. He believed that by focusing on the here and now, we could live a virtuous life, making the most of our human experience. Practicing mindfulness is a practical way to stay present. It involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment. For example, when you eat, savor each bite. When you walk, notice the feeling of the ground under your feet. When someone is speaking to you, listen actively instead of planning what you're going to say next. These simple acts of mindfulness bring us back to the present, making our lives richer and more meaningful. Seneca offered wisdom on this topic, saying, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." He understood that anxiety about what's to come, or what has been, only serves to diminish our happiness in the now. Living in the present isn't about ignoring the future or forgetting the past. It's about finding a balance where we learn from our past and plan for our future, without letting those activities consume our present. Remember, every moment is an opportunity to reset and refocus on the now. It's in the present that we live, love, and make memories. So, let's make a conscious effort to be more present in our lives. Cherish the now, for this moment is where life truly happens. By doing so, we can find peace and contentment, enriching our lives in ways we might never have imagined. Chapter 2. Focusing on what's in your control. Have you ever been stuck in traffic, feeling the frustration build up inside you? Or maybe you've scrolled through your phone, only to get upset by a negative comment on your post. It happens to everyone. Our daily lives are filled with these little tests that challenge our mood and peace of mind. But there's a powerful perspective from Stoicism that can turn this frustration around, focusing on what's in your control. The great Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Think about that. Traffic, bad weather, negative comments. These are outside our control. We can't change them. no matter how much we want to, but we can change how we react to them. This idea isn't just ancient wisdom. It's supported by modern psychology too. Carl Jung, a key figure in psychology, famously said, "I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become." This aligns perfectly with Stoic practice. It's about recognizing that the only real power we have is over our reactions, thoughts, and actions. Consider being in a traffic jam. You can spend that time fuming and stressing out, which won't make the cars ahead move any faster. Or you can take a deep breath, accept the situation, and use the time productively. Maybe listen to a podcast, an audiobook, or enjoy some music. The traffic hasn't changed, but your response to it has. With that shift, your stress levels drop and your day becomes a bit brighter. This principle of focusing on what you can control goes beyond traffic or weather. It applies to our personal goals, our reactions to others, and our approach to life's obstacles. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Next time you find yourself getting worked up over something outside your control, remember these wise words from the Stoics. Ask yourself, is this within my control? If it's not, let it go. Focus on your reaction, your mindset, and your actions. This simple shift can significantly impact your stress levels and overall happiness. It's not always easy, but it's worth practicing every day. Remember, it's about progress, not perfection. As we learn to focus more on what's in our control, we'll find ourselves not just surviving life's challenges, but thriving despite them. Chapter 3. Embracing obstacles as opportunities. Life is full of obstacles, unexpected challenges that can seem like barriers to our success and happiness. However, Stoicism teaches us to view these obstacles differently. Instead of seeing them as hindrances, we can embrace them as opportunities for growth and learning. This might sound counterintuitive at first. Most of us are conditioned to avoid difficulties and seek comfort. But Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus offer a different perspective. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote in his personal journal, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This means that every obstacle, no matter how daunting, not only tests our resilience, but also teaches us valuable lessons. Modern psychology supports this view. A well-known concept by Carl Jung suggests that what you resist persists. In other words, fighting against challenges can often give them more power over us. By accepting and learning from obstacles, we can overcome them more effectively. For instance, a 2016 study by researchers at Stanford University found that individuals who viewed challenges as opportunities for growth showed greater resilience and better problem-solving skills. Let's put this into practice. Imagine you're facing rejection from multiple job applications. It's easy to feel discouraged and doubt your abilities. But what if you viewed each rejection as feedback? Maybe there's a skill you need to improve or a different approach to your job search that could be more effective. This shift in perspective turns rejection into a path for professional development. Personal conflicts offer another example. While uncomfortable, they provide chances to practice patience, empathy, and communication skills. Every disagreement is an opportunity to understand different viewpoints and refine your conflict resolution abilities. The essence of embracing obstacles as opportunities lies in asking, what can this situation teach me? Instead of being passive victims of circumstances, we become active learners and problem solvers. This doesn't make challenges easy, but it does equip us with a mindset geared towards growth and learning. Epictetus emphasized, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This is the heart of Stoicism, seeing beyond the immediate pain or frustration of an obstacle and finding the lessons and opportunities it presents. When faced with a challenge, try to pause and reframe it. Ask yourself what you can learn from the situation and how it can make you stronger and wiser. Remember, obstacles are not just hurdles to overcome, but opportunities to grow. By adopting this Stoic mindset, we can navigate life's ups and downs with more grace, resilience, and wisdom. Chapter 4. Building Self-Discipline. When we think about self-discipline, it might conjure images of rigid schedules and a joyless existence. However, self-discipline is not about restriction. It's about empowerment. It's about making choices that align with your deepest values and long-term aspirations, even when those choices are difficult in the moment. At its core, building self-discipline is about mastering oneself. It's about saying yes to what truly matters and no to what doesn't, even when it's tough. Whether it's sticking to a workout routine, saving money instead of spending impulsively, or turning off Netflix to focus on a project, these choices might not provide instant gratification, but they pave the way for long-term satisfaction and success. Stoic philosophy has much to say about self-discipline. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This statement captures the essence of self-discipline, controlling our impulses, emotions, and actions, despite external temptations and distractions. Seneca also offers wisdom on this subject. He advises us to be steadfast and control our desires, rather than be controlled by them. He understood that true freedom comes from within, from our ability to govern ourselves and our appetites. This inner control is the bedrock of self-discipline. Aristotle, the ancient Greek philosopher, believed that excellence and virtue are achieved through habit. By practicing self-discipline, we cultivate habits that lead us towards our best selves. It's not about occasional acts of willpower, but about consistently making choices that reflect our values and goals. Modern psychology supports the importance of self-discipline. Research conducted by the University of Pennsylvania in 2014 found that self-discipline is a better predictor of academic success than intelligence or talent. This study, led by psychologist Angela Duckworth, highlights how essential self-discipline is in achieving long-term goals. So, how can we build self-discipline in our daily lives? Start small. Choose one area to improve, whether it's your diet, exercise routine, or spending habits. Set clear, achievable goals and take it one day at a time. Each time you make a choice that aligns with your goals, you're strengthening your self-discipline muscle. Remember the words of Epictetus, "No great thing is created suddenly." Self-discipline is built through small, consistent actions. It's about progress, not perfection. Every day presents new opportunities to practice self-discipline, to choose actions that move us closer to who we want to be. Building self-discipline is a journey. It's about finding a balance between what we want now and what we want most. It's about making choices that might be difficult in the short term, but will bring us closer to our goals, happiness, and peace in the long run. Let's commit to this journey together, supporting one another in choosing what's right over what's easy. In the realm of self-discipline lies the path to achieving our dreams and living a life we truly love. By cultivating self-discipline, we empower ourselves to lead more meaningful, fulfilling lives. You can watch another video on locus effect. This psychological term emphasizes on self-discipline. We will provide it in the end screen or down the description. Now we would like you to like and subscribe our channel. Comment down your thoughts on this. We will glad to hear from you and pin down the best and most inspiring one. Now, after commenting, click on the right of your screen to watch the next video. Peace.